Today is March 29th, and I'm Derek O'Shea, and today's episode is gonna be a bumpy ride. The Suez Canal. It's alive. It's alive. The Suez Canal is free. Oh, it's over. We can finally get toilet paper again. I don't know why that took so long, but people tell me it's a marvel. So the Suez Canal is free, so we can finally get our toilet paper and all our gum and all that stuff that's delayed. Texas COVID numbers continue to rapidly fall after restrictions were lifted 18 days ago. That Neanderthal thinking is disgusting to watch it in action. It's trial day for Derek Chauvin. Al Sharpton, of course, likes to be like, oh, you guys remember me? And takes a knee out in front of the courthouse to start it off and calls for an immediate conviction despite any evidence presented because he knows better than you. Dr. Fauci says it was him, not Trump, that started the ball rolling to develop the COVID-19 vaccine. He said, it was the best decision I've ever made. He said on CNN to push to make COVID-19 vaccines. This guy. By the way, it wasn't Trump. By the way, I was president the whole time. My name's Dr. Fauci. Call me King Fauci, whatever. I'm a big deal. Give me more prizes. Fauci the fraud. Hashtag Fauci fraud. God, I mean, really? Now that Trump's gone, I just feel like they're invincible. Cuomo has sexually assaulting women and getting away with it and killing grandmothers. And, the media has their back. Ted Cruz posted a video. Speaking of the media, Ted Cruz posted a video of a Biden official trying to block him from taking pictures of migrants in overcrowded Texas border facility. Then Ted Cruz wrote to Biden, this past Thursday and Friday, 18 of my Senate colleagues and I visited the border and witnessed firsthand the staggering public health humanitarian crisis caused by your policies. Cruz continued to write, we understand the heartbreaking tragedy unfolding at the border because we were there. We saw it, but the American people are unable to see it because you remain intent on keeping the media from shining a light on your administration failures. The media don't care. They want to pretend like they care. Also, when did Ted Cruz become the number one journalist in America? Like a real journalist, like doing journalism, not just commentating on it, like me. God, good for you, Ted. Keep showing those videos, man. You're the new Project Veritas. Joint WHO, WHO, China report urges no further probe into extremely unlikely lab leak theory, as U.S. officials are pushing back. WHO, who are you? China. National Black Justice Coalition, or as they call themselves, the NBJC, has called on the PGA Tour to strip Augusta National Golf Club in Georgia of the annual Masters tournament over the state's new voting law. I declare that you cannot play golf here because they are making us use IDs out here, I declare. Sorry. I don't know where that accent come from. Trump supporter pulls gun on rock-throwing Antifa rioters in Oregon who smashed his truck taillights, then spray-painted his truck on his windshield, and then maced him during the Oregon Capitol, which media are calling rally, which they had, they blocked the Capitol, and then they had weapons all around them. Let's call it a rally. And the guy pulled out a gun, cocked it, didn't point it at him, pointed it down, and told everyone to back the F away, and he was arrested, but then let go, because you know what? He was defending himself. And liberals are losing their minds. Oh my God, you just pulled out a gun. Yeah, for his safety. If you're going to throw rocks at him and then mace him, and then what do you expect? It's like, you just need to know the caliber of person you're messing with. If the guy looked like he had multiple guns in his truck, leave the guy alone. Lindsey Graham said on Fox News Sunday that he defends the right to own an assault weapon and says, which I'm like, Lindsay, just say the word. Don't call it an assault weapon. It says he would be ready to pick off marauding gangs with his AR-15 in an event of a natural disaster. It's like every man's dream. Gangs of zombies that I could just pick off from my balcony. But at the same time, maybe he also remembers last summer when Black Lives Matter and Antifa destroyed whole cities and cops stood back and did nothing. Oh. So maybe don't make fun of him, because they probably would come to his house. Conservative voices are blasting Lil Nas' new shoes that are satanic themed, selling only 666 shoes, and they contain human blood. Just like, where does that blood come from? It better not be from me giving blood, because I expect to have that Chick-fil-A sandwich and it to go to somebody in need during Holy Week. And he's selling those shoes for $1,000. And to be fair, it's a very weird thing and a day of cancel culture. But it makes sense. It goes along with the themes. I know like conservatives are freaking out about this, but if you think about it, it makes 100% sense why they're okay with this and not okay with Mr. Potato Head. Or Dr. Seuss. Ugh. The Wedding Crasher is a fun movie, but Trump decided, this is my turn. As he crashes a wedding in Mar-a-Lago and grabs the mic and gives a speech and then started talking about his election loss and the border and then finished with, do you miss me yet? Okay. Excuse me, I know it's your wedding. Excuse me, but do you miss me? Okay? I'm a pretty good guy, okay? Man, that accent's going. I don't know what you would do if Trump came to my wedding and started speaking. At first it'd be like totally cool, and then you're like, can you wrap it up? Because this is my wedding. This isn't a political campaign, bruh. 30 people were shot and 4 killed in Chicago this weekend. And did the media freak out? Was there protest everywhere? No, it's Chicago, in a liberal city in a gun-free zone, doing their thing. And today in history, in 1973, the U.S. troops withdraw from Vietnam. Just shout out to everyone who fought in Vietnam, like my grandfather. Appreciate you. I know I have some listeners that do, so thank you so much. And the families that were affected by that had fathers overseas, mother overseas, whatever. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a fantastic Monday, guys. If you haven't checked out I did some deeper thoughts on, I did some videos on Pete Buttigieg's comments, Georgia's new election laws. I did videos and I did a podcast on it. So check those out. Let me know what your thoughts on. And if you haven't watched my interview with Topher Town Music, what are you doing? It's so good. I think it was one of my best interviews. So I hope you guys enjoy it and check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And enjoy your Monday. And I will see you, as always, tomorrow. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, because I post content on there that I don't post anywhere else. The link is in my bio, and if you're watching this video, if you go to YouTube, you could just type in Derek O'Shea Show. You will find my face there, and check it out, because I post original content. I do stuff on there. Sometimes I go live, and you can chat, interact with me, whatever, and be a part of the community. So I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. If you don't mind, continue to share this this show with anyone and everyone you know via word of mouth, or you can share it on any social media platform. I'm so humbled by that when I see that, and it means so much to me. And please continue to do that, because it's the only way we'll grow. Independent news, especially smaller guys like myself, they just don't prop me up at all, and you can't find me, and that's sad. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow for another edition of the Derek O'Shea Show.